Hello everyone, Sean Almeida from Vestor.Estate. Today I want to cover the most important topic when it comes to real estate, and that is location. That's the most popular question people ask us. So in terms of if you're an investor looking to buy a property to rent out to other expats or an expat living for yourself, looking for yourself, or you want to live near other expats, I'll tell you the main locations in the center where expats want to live. The first one is the Golden Gate area. It's a very, very historical area. It goes back more than 1,000 years. It's also kind of the unofficial diplomatic district in Kyiv. About half the embassies are located in this area. In this area, though, there are some hills, so it's kind of a street by street thing. It's not just 1 kilometer from there because some parts have pretty steep hills. So ideally, you probably want to stick where places are flat in this neighborhood. Also, there's a couple of loud roads. Sometimes they have cobblestone, so you want to, if you're noise sensitive, you do want to buy on the backside or at least on a side street that's much quieter. This area, there's also multiple business centers and other historical sites, so it's a very popular area, the number one area for sure. Number two area, I would say, is near the Shevchenko Park. Well, it's not a huge park, but it's definitely one of the loveliest parks in the center. It's big enough to walk dogs, to take kids. There's little playgrounds there. So a lot of families tend to really like to be close to this area. The one thing there, though, is if you go there, if you know the city at all, three sides, there's almost no apartments. One side is a university. Another side has some other universities and other government institutions. And then on the third side, there's about half the buildings are used as museums and things like that. So there's not many apartments there. So that really limits it. And on the other side, there's only a couple buildings that have proximity and have views on the park. Nonetheless, the demand is there. So if you can find a place around there if you're an investor, then I think you'll always find a tenant wanting to live there. And for yourselves, if you have a family, of course, walking out and just crossing the road and going to a park, it is a really big benefit when you're in the middle of a concrete jungle, as they say. The third area, it's kind of more popular with locals who have money, but there are some streets there and some apartments that are very considered a high value to tenants and to people who want to live there themselves. And that is called the Lypky area, Lower Lypky, to be more specific. It's kind of the government district. It's where the president works, and we have other kind of ministries and things like that. And a lot of the locals who live there, they might have their parents or grandparents might have been involved in the government before the fall of the Soviet Union. So it's considered very prestigious. It's a very beautiful area. I live there myself. In the summer, it's lovely, a lot of trees. Problem is, again, there are a lot of hills, so it's not for everybody. But if you want to get away from the kind of main expats area and live with kind of more locals who are also, very modern people, then that'd be one of the better areas too. So hope this, brief speech was helpful. Please like us on here and on Facebook, and follow us on Facebook for future developments in the real estate market in Kyiv. Thank you.